In my last instalment, I discussed investing in niche market property and specifically looked at buying a property which is aimed at the short-term holiday market. There are two other types of property which come under the banner of niche market, and that is seniors accommodation and student accommodation. Today I'm looking at seniors accommodation. Seniors accommodation refers to units or villas which are situated in an over 55 complex. Unlike a nursing home or properties where seniors pay a lump sum amount to enter, receiving no property title but having that lump sum refunded upon exit, an over 55s complex usually comprises a collection of independently strata titled properties which the owner buys outright, but over which a covenant states that the target market for residents is those over 55 years of age. These properties are often a standard townhouse or villa type construction, but they can also be a very small bed-sit arrangement, with many sold as 2 units to one lot, presumably to make it easier to borrow against. There are rarely restrictions over who can buy them. You don't have to be 55 to own one, and you can buy them to rent out to older people. The complex usually has facilities aimed at the age group, such as a bowling green and a community hall, and the cost to maintain these facilities, in addition to the usual common property, is built into what is often a higher strata levy. Rents usually charged just like any property, and ordinary property managers usually manage them, although in some states, retirement villas can come under an overall scheme whereby a resident pays up to 85% of their pension, with some of that coming to you as rent and some paying for the provision of food, linen and cleaning services by an on-site manager. There are many iterations of the seniors accommodation style property, and if you're considering one as an investment, you must know more about how yours will be managed. As with all property, there are benefits and drawbacks. The benefits can be seniors accommodation in areas where seniors are more likely to want to retire could return a high rent, especially in those complexes where your one lot actually contains 2 villas or units, as is often the case. Where the property is just a normal strata unit, capital growth can track that of the overall area. Occupancy can be really good in areas where the population is ageing, and there is often a shortage of this kind of accommodation. There are quite a number of drawbacks, however, and they include some lenders don't like lending money for seniors accommodation, and if they do offer you a loan, they may do so only with a low loan to valuation ratio. The small 2-unit lots often don't have a lot of capital growth. If demand is low, you can't usually open your property to the general population, and you might suffer high vacancy. If a bank won't lend and you use other property equity to buy one, forevermore it will be an asset against which you can't leverage into more property, even if it does grow well. The risks associated with investing in seniors accommodation is considered to be high when measured against other property, and also high when measured against other asset classes. Just remember that any niche market property, seniors accommodation included, does add an extra layer of risk to your strategy, and you must be very sure that your research is thorough before you go ahead. Hi there, I'm Margaret Lomas. Buying an investment property isn't about finding something that looks good and thinking that it will make a good buy. It takes years of experience and countless hours of research to identify an area that'll perform well and a property which is right for your circumstances. Let me introduce Property Match. It's a revolutionary new system which uses machine learning and our 25 years of experience to find your next investment property. Head to our website mypropertymatch.com.au or give us a call at Destiny to find out more.